This is In Focus with the Loving Leanne for Inform Magazine, and I am here with Melissa Holmes, who is an honoree of tonight. I don't feel privileged to stand in this frame with you.
Why not?
Because it takes courage to be out here sharing your story after what you've been through. What gives you the courage?
Well, the same courage it took me to finally decide to leave my abuser is the same courage it took me to stand up and stand for something. You know, others wasn't as fortunate as I was to make it out, so I feel like they need a voice also. And I figured that who better than me to stand at the forefront and have their voices be heard for something that we actually need to put an end to domestic violence.
Absolutely. I love it. So where was that point where you were able to stand up and say no more?
Well, after he choked me about 6 years ago, and within seconds of me losing consciousness and losing some bodily fluids, that was a turning point for me, that I knew that this man was actually capable of killing me. Although he had mentioned it times before, but it was something about that one incident that made me say, listen, it is now or never, because there may not be a next time. And that was it for me.
Wow. And what do you want to tell those out there that are actually in the situation today and they don't feel like they have a voice, they don't feel like they have the strength and the courage to leave? What would you tell them if you could talk to someone right now?
I would tell them, you know, they're not alone. A lot of times we feel that we are, because we feel like people won't understand what the situation is, because domestic violence is real. A lot of people don't know when to, you know, it's a cycle sometimes also. And a lot of people don't understand that you have to take that first step in breaking that cycle. Although we are all scared, we have to step out on faith sometime and just know that things will work itself out. You know, I left and had nowhere to go, and I slept in a doctor's office where I worked at for 6 months. But I knew eventually something, you know, I came to the realization that it had to get better from here, because I'm already at my lowest point.
Wow.
So it can't get any lower than where I'm at, sleeping in a doctor's office where I work at.
Wow. That is so powerful. I love that. Well, we tell you, we honor you.
Thank you.
We thank you for the voice. We thank you for the courage. We thank you for the resilience.
Thank you.
For everybody out there that is going through and that know that they need to leave, you may be that very one that gives them the courage. So we love you.
I love you too.
Inform readers and listeners, we love Melissa Holmes, and we thank her and we celebrate her on this night. This is In Focus with the Loving Leanne for Inform Magazine.